Wow. Okay, now it works. Okay. Phew, nobody panic. That makes things easier on everyone else. If anyone even comes at all. Oh well, it's probably better for my psyche anyway. For there to no one show up. Because otherwise I'll get distracted too much probably. Especially if we got like a handful of people coming on. We will see. For now, let's just have ourselves a good time. Hopefully the queues won't be too bad. If not, worst case, I'm just going to alternate back and forth between progression and the rank mode to get experience that way. Experiment with a few things, fool around a bit, and also probably will cut back some of these upgrades as well. Just a little bit so I can make it more consistent with the rank mode limitations of 8,000 renown. But for now, let's just have some fun. Okay, already 700 points. We already know this fella. We already know his fielding. So this will be interesting. This will be interesting. Yeah. Now, what do I want to feel for this? Well, first off, what do my points look like if I were to go Tyrants? Because I would like a Dauntless as well. Definitely going to need Widowmakers to kind of spot and harass with the longer range fire, but yeah, if I take a Dauntless, I'm not going to get a Widowmaker. That's a bit of a problem here. Oh well, let's see what we can do. Experiment a bit. I'm not expecting magic right away, but let's see what we can get away with. Because I don't want to go dang Retribution and 2 Overlords if I can help it. Especially if it doesn't give me much room for anything else. We'll see how this goes. At least I have a competent fleet, whereas all my other YouTube videos I have actually no, well, I'm always handicapped pretty much due to lack of favors and all that, so this is kind of funny, because I have a perfectly well-equipped Imperial Navy fleet that I'm going to be trying to trim down to get capture as close as I can to ranked mode. So it's kind of backwards a little bit there. So these ones are grouped up. Widowmaker's going to hang it back because I won't need vision that much because really only the Emperor is going to get to take full advantage of that with the lances.
Awaiting orders.
Of course, we have to start off with Saturn's ring, so that's always fun.
Awaiting
but we
orders.
already know he's fielding. There's no real surprise. Do got to be careful
yes,
of
Admiral.
the torpedoes, though.
Changing course.
Torpedoes could be a pain. I just got to watch their heading. I may even want to take some of the hits there.
At your command.
Because this wide angle just gives them the time
Underway.
he needs to position properly.
Your orders.
And it won't be a while until my Imperial Navy favor kicks in to have extra point defense.
Orders received.
We'll see what happens.
Yes, Admiral. Course plotted.
And he's firing melters
Yes,
too, which is
Admiral.
amusing. So,
Engines hot.
2 could play at that game. Let's keep the Widowmaker going and force him in uncomfortable positioning.
Helm coordinates acknowledged.
The most important thing is to not lose this Widowmaker.
Awaiting orders.
A random critical hit could screw me over.
Cruising speed set.
This might hurt a
Setting
bit
course.
there. A little bit.
Ship ready.
He is in a gas cloud. He's going to fire more
Your
torpedoes
orders?
soon. I did
Orders
not pay
received.
attention to what kind of damage was done, if any.
Yes, Admiral.
Now, it begs the question, do I repair now
Ship
or wait?
ready.
Because he's already sending his
Engines
bombers.
hot.
That's cute. So, let's just negate the
Your
bombers,
orders?
shall we?
Helm coordinates acknowledged.
Now,
At your command.
get everything going.
Understood.
Shoot down the fighters.
Burn
Mitigate a lot of their damage.
Understood.
And, let's see, can I get more torpedo hits?
Resuming normal functions. Burn retros.
Yeah, his
Helm
stasis bomb doesn't
coordinates
really help
acknowledged.
too much because he doesn't have very many lances.
At your command.
It does give him position he wants, though.
Setting Awaiting
Because his
calls.
fighters are doing good work, and yeah, the stasis bombs are actually helping me some here.
Your orders.
Because there's more time for my
Course
point
plotted.
defense to shoot him down.
Resuming normal functions.
They should be shooting him down anyway.
Understood.
Because after all, it's 3 seconds reload on the point defense, so
Helm coordinates
they
acknowledged.
should be doing damage. We'll see how this goes.
Ship ready.
Yeah, I'm a little bit
Orders
surprised torpedoes
received.
aren't even getting shot down.
All ahead full.
Normally seems to work better for my opponents.
Underway.
Now wait for the
Resuming
micro
normal
warp jump.
functions. Activating tactical
Force his micro warp jump.
Awaiting
Now, if he
orders.
was going to be... where would he micro warp jump to? Probably away from me. As much as I would like to warp now, I need to see where he's going first.
Engines hot.
Come on, give me...
Activating tactical cogitators.
That's what I was waiting for, so...
Awaiting orders. Course plotted. Yes, Admiral.
Get the Emperor going. Shields are recharging.
Ship ready.
Let's see.
Changing course.
Now, we have no favors on this thing, but we have favors on this one.
All ahead full. Changing course.
Yeah, another problem I'm having here is the damage is getting spread out.
Engines hot.
I need to remember to turn on this focus firing
We
here.
are the Imperial Navy. Yes, Admiral.
But we're spraying out the damage really well. I just need more torpedoes to hit, though.
Your orders.
So those torpedoes are definitely going to hit.
Setting course.
Get
At
this
your
tyrant
command.
turned around.
Engines hot.
More torpedoes. Make sure it's not getting spread out.
Burn retros.
That's the most important thing here.
Setting course. Acquiring new vector.
Make sure it's not getting spread out and that we're actually killing things.
Activating tactical cogitators.
So this Gothic's going to get hurt.
Underway. Ship ready. Engines to maximum.
Now,
Your orders.
I would like to keep hitting that Gothic
Resuming
there.
normal functions. Burn retros.
Okay, Emperor's unfortunately gone there.
Target
If I had
locked
focus fired a little bit faster, it may not be too much of an issue.
in. Orders received.
I did fire torpedoes, so those are
Activating
hits.
Tactical cogitators.
Can I finish it off? I definitely can. With some
Awaiting
ramming.
orders.
And now try and go after the other ones here. I did that wrong.
Cruising speed set.
I was hoping to ram it.
At your command. Understood.
I could still pretty much
Your
kill it though.
command. Course plotted.
With my torpedoes here, I could probably still kill it. Wreckage is kind of in the way though. Probably not going to do the work I want.
Awaiting orders.
So,
Home coordinates
can we do the other 2 kills? Probably can't kill the Emperor
Yes,
at this
Admiral.
point though.
Helm coordinates acknowledged.
Now get the hits in, try and kill these ships off.
Awaiting orders.
And of course I
Underway.
forgot I have shield transfers on this thing.
Your orders. Underway.
I kind of overlooked that a little bit.
Awaiting orders.
Oh well, it's been a while since I played the Imperial Fleet here, especially having to deal with a microphone in my face, so I got my excuses. Yeah well. We'll preserve the ships there and get ready for the rematch.
Your orders. Changing
Try and
course.
preserve the ships here a little bit, because I kind of can with all the wreckage here.
Course plotted. Setting
Just burn the timer out,
Burn
dodge
retros.
these torpedoes.
Underway.
Yeah, just get the ship out.
Execute
We'll get ready for our
enemy
rematch.
Understood. Acquiring new vector.
Now,
Helm coordinates acknowledged.
he's gonna board again without a doubt, so I'm hoping I can avoid at least the one, because I have brace for impact, that's gonna take the hits.
Ship ready.
And he just
Course
conveniently
plotted.
destroyed the generators, so that's a
Cruising
shame.
speed set.
So much for keeping this thing
Orders
alive.
received.
And I even put points on the navigator, I believe, too. Yeah, let's see. I think I put points on
Yes,
the
Admiral.
navigator.
Engines
well.
hot.
I can easily repair, but that's not ideal
Talk about-
circumstances. And I'm still a bit shocked that the stasis bomb didn't give me the time I needed to actually shoot down the torpedoes.
Bulkheads collapsing, sir.
Because yeah, it's supposed to work that way.
Changing course.
Or maybe they were out of range. It's kind of tricky
Yes,
looking at
Admiral.
the angle.
Orders received.
It could have been they were out of range of the actual torpedo or the point defense.
One of our ships
Which
is
would
gone,
change
sir.
that, because having a battleship with nearly full health, 18 point defense, and 2 cruisers next to it, you figure some of those torpedoes would have died, right? Because I'm pretty certain there's no travel time to worry about, not to mention the fact, again, 3-second reload for the point defense. So I had plenty of opportunities to shoot the torpedoes down. For some reason, it didn't want to do that. I'm going to have to look at that again the next time, because quite frankly, those stasis bombs work in my advantage if he's shooting torpedoes at that time. I'm just going to make sure I'm not at the edge of the stasis bomb, so that way he can't hit me while I'm still slowed. That his torpedoes at least are slowed down as well. So we're going to have to see if using the stasis bomb as a defensive shield could be an idea or not. Gonna have to be careful about burning all my renown too much, just to be safe. Oh, yeah, I didn't have points in navigator. I never mind that thought. So let's correct some of this. Boost the master gunner, servitor. Oh, I don't even have level 10. I'm thinking ranked mode. Silly me. Oh well, we have the master gunner at least, so that helps with that regard. That helps with that regard. We'll fix this here. Let's see, everything's level 8, so... And what do I want to change for this stuff here? Just more gunnery, I guess, for when I get a chance to lock on. Tyrants should not need the navigator. Do I need a master gunner for lances though? Probably not. Although I have points in rattling, so we'll try to afford not putting points in that. Because if they could board me, I can sure as hell board them. That's the hope, anyway. Now, guess I invest the last of my points in a tech priest. Just to give it some extra durability there. Recondition. Oh yeah, this one's only level 7, so probably could have gone with the servitor instead there. Be better for the cooldown for more torpedoes, actually. Gotta keep an eye on my renown, though. I don't want to go too crazy with it if I can help it. Especially since it's the same price for reconditioning the crew of the light cruisers, even. So... hopefully, this will work a little bit better with points in the Master Gunner. Oh, do I have that backwards? No, I upgrade the Servitor, okay. Just making sure everything's nice and consistent so I know what I'm picking. And last but not least, we got Servitor, Tech Priest, there we go. That's all done. That burnt like maybe a couple fouls of renown, but it'll do. It will do. And I will need to figure out how to properly shoot down torpedoes. Again, that stasis bomb idea I like a lot, because these things are supposed to recharge every 3 seconds, I believe, and stasis bomb does not affect reload speed, so you would think the stasis bomb would actually be my best defense against torpedoes if I'm going to fly right into them. I kind of like that idea. I just don't know why it didn't work as well as I was expecting. Seems kind of odd. I know the travel time might not be very fast if there's an actual travel time, but still, it should work in my advantage ultimately. Now we got ourselves different game mode here. Planetary assault, so I don't need to commit to fighting him. Not at all, at least. Let's see, I'm defender, so he kind of has to move, which works well with his emperor. he could just micro warp jump to wherever the target site is, basically. So that does not bode well for me. I wonder how I want to do this. Try and get in his face a little bit, although it's 600 points. That's something to keep in mind. Need to keep that in mind, actually. Do I really want to go with a lot of Widowmakers, though? Maybe I can go with 2 Dauntlesses instead. Will that give me points for a Widow? There we go. Still a good amount of torpedoes. I have 2 Dauntlesses to kind of like cock block a little bit. If only a little bit. And then we'll see if we can improve our game a little bit. I won't have as much firepower as with the Retribution, but he won't have as much either with the loss of 100 points. And he's forced to come to me a little with the Planetary Assault. And I have my own stasis bombs too, to some extent. So, let's see what we can do here. Keep the Widowmaker safe. And go on in. He has 3 ships, that's no surprise. No surprise there.
Setting course.
So,
your orders.
So let's spread out. Let's not give them ideal targets this time. We'll collapse together when we're ready to get into an engagement.
Ship ready.
Just gotta be mindful of micro warp jump though. That could throw me off if I'm not careful.
Yes, Admiral.
That could throw me off because I don't only have 1 micro warp jump, but even then, I can see the time for when warping itself is available. I'm just not going to have the point defenses, but at least he can't get hit multiple ships this way.
Understood.
Widowmaker is a bit susceptible to getting attacked, though. So just keep him spread out. Make it a little bit difficult for him to hit. And now with torpedoes firing multiple angles, this might make it tricky for him to dodge. We'll have to see.
Your orders. Orders received. Yes, Admiral.
Next torpedo wave's coming. Dauntless is relatively safe. It's just this 1 cruiser that might take a beating. So already we're seeing the fruits of our labor spreading out. Because only 1 ship's really at risk, and that makes micromanaging so much easier.
Cruising speed set.
Sure, I may get hit by 1 torpedo, but it's only 1 torpedo. It's not like the 50 or however many the Retribution was taking for.
Activating tactical cogitators. Yes, Admiral.
So, just gotta spot.
Engines hot.
Hit this thing. Force him to repair that. Force him to repair his ship.
Ready. Race for impact.
Come on, turn. Ah.
Underway.
Didn't notice the torpedoes in time.
Burn retros. At your command.
So, let's mitigate a lot of this damage because he's not quite in armor-piercing round range just yet. I do need to focus damage again. I do need to focus my targets quickly.
Orders received. Activating tactical cogitators.
You know he's just gonna micro warp jump, so can we focus on the generators on this thing?
Your orders. Execute high energy turn. Ship ready.
Oh, those torpedoes are gonna be a big miss.
Awaiting orders.
Yeah, Dauntless is already getting hammered. It did soak a lot of damage with the brace for impact and prow.
Resuming normal functions. One of our ships is gone, sir.
So can we punish this thing quickly?
Yes, Admiral.
He is gonna micro warp jump. Oh.
Resuming normal functions.
Okay. So he micro warp jumped. That's no. He just decided to jump away. He's ignoring the objective.
Helm coordinates acknowledged.
He's ignoring the objective. So I would like to continue focusing and saying this down. Because he is micro warp jumping over this. No, he's micro warp jumping behind.
Execute high energy turn.
Continue hitting the Emperor,
Engines hot.
or I will take that as a bonus.
Awaiting orders.
Yep, force the repair.
Setting course.
Yeah, probably not the best idea to ram him with his upgrades, but it's 50 armor versus 75, so it's still in my favor.
Ship ready. Engines hot.
Now,
Ship
those are going to
ready.
miss, unfortunately. Oh, he's flying right into him. That's nice of
Helm
him.
coordinates acknowledged. Engines to maximum. At your command.
So, I hit the wrong button.
Normal function.
I thought I was going to hit lock on by accident, but the
Orders
ramp's still
received.
good damage, considering the 50 armor.
Your orders.
He's still hitting pretty
Helm
hard, though, with those
coordinates
macro
acknowledged.
batteries.
Awaiting orders.
Can I hit that thing?
Understood. Yes, Admiral.
Let's see, Prow.
We lost a defense platform.
Yeah, I keep forgetting my dang shield recharge. I forget I have them, so that's something I'm going to need to work on.
Changing course. Burn retros.
And also, I have I have my own frigates, so it's been a while
Course
since I
plotted.
used the Imperial Navy. But
Awaiting orders.
we're still
Overhead
okay.
full.
We just got to get one more torpedo on this ship.
Your orders. Underway. Acquiring new vector.
Yeah, supercharged void shield. I don't care about your supercharge. I'd rather burn you to death.
Changing
Dang it,
course.
I had to shoot at debris, didn't I?
We are the Imperial Navy.
There, that's a good hit, but
Yes, Admiral.
he had brace for impact. Not as effective as I would
Activating
like.
tactical cogitators. Your orders.
Not as good as I would like there.
Initiate
If I could
emergency
kill the Emperor, I'll
repairs.
be happy.
Resuming normal functions. Course plotted.
Come on, fires is all I want.
Understood.
We got one fire. Is it enough? Probably
All
not.
ahead, full.
Oh, 2 fires. That'll take.
Helm coordinates acknowledged.
So try absorb that
Awaiting
damage
orders.
some, and that thing's gonna die a horrible death. No repairs
Resuming
available.
normal functions.
Now I just gotta stall.
Setting course. At your command. Burn retros.
Let's just stall
Engines
this a
hot.
little bit. Is that possible? I
Activating
wonder.
tactical cogitators.
Will this match be over as soon as my...
Engines hot.
I wonder, will this be
Cruising
over as
speed
soon as
set.
my cruisers die?
Orders received.
This is something to test.
Execute high energy turn. Engines hot.
Huh, that's cute.
Ship ready.
For some reason he
Underway.
decides to autocast his torpedoes.
Understood.
And that was a bad shot.
Awaiting orders.
So what I should do is just stall.
Changing course. Acquiring new vector. Course plotted.
Okay, dodge those torpedoes, well, to
Engines
some extent.
maximum.
Let's
Bulkheads
see.
collapsing, sir.
Yeah, I did lose all my ships, so I wasn't
Your
paying
orders?
attention to frigates, so we're not going to find out, I
Setting
guess.
course.
If my frigates still count as ships.
Helm coordinates
Because
acknowledged.
if I survive 1 minute, this match would be over.
Execute high energy turn.
Poor Paterna. He
Yes,
ignores the
Admiral.
objective, and that is something that will be his downfall
Setting
once I
course.
figure this all out.
At your command.
That will be his downfall there.
Underway.
Especially if the championship is
Cruising
ranked
speed
mode
set.
based. He's gonna have to change his priorities some.
Changing
Because that
course.
playstyle's not gonna do him much good in the end.
We've lost one of our ships.
I feel good about that. At least getting the better of him in time. Again, it comes down to what the championship's supposed to be. If he's not gonna play the objective, he's gonna lose by the objective, so I can abuse that. I can definitely abuse that, but I need to get all my abilities in order, making sure I'm taking full advantage of them, because I'm forgetting my shield transfers, because I forgot I switched over to them. That's part of the reason why. It's been so long since I played Imperial Navy, I forgot that I even switched to them, because I'm going to be trying to go the shield tanking route. At least that's the idea. What else do I want to repair? I don't need to repair the cruisers or all that, so we're good on that front. But I'm feeling good on this. Just gotta understand the nuances now, like the stasis bomb and the torpedoes with point defense. Why that didn't seem to be as effective as I was expecting. Understanding the little nuance of planetary defense. Can I just cheese it and camp a frigate out in the middle of nowhere and I could still win even though he destroys all my ships? That would be an interesting thing to test. Now we have Space Marines, so convoy, attacker. So I want at least one Dauntless, I think, so I can hound the convoy ideally, if he is trying to sneak it past me. I'm trying to think of what would be better, going with the Overlord or not. Depends how the point goes. I can get 2 Dauntlesses there. Is that ideal? If I can keep the Dauntlesses alive, they'll be worth it without a doubt, because they're like the only things that have actual turrets in this fleet, aside for lance turrets. So they would be great for hounding the convoy, but do I really need 2 Dauntlesses? Ooh, I can actually get the Retribution. Needlessly top-heavy, though. I don't like that either, quite frankly. But at least I have 2 durable ships to kind of distract them. If I do want to go the route of having the Dauntless chase after the convoy. There is at least that. So, let's see how this goes. It's a little bit different. 600 points, so I don't know if he's got a max level fleet or not. And let's see. Where would he deploy the convoy, if at all? Probably over to the gas cloud on the left. So Dauntless is going to go over there. I gotta be open to a long range engagement, I think. Just so I can minimize the damage from those bombardment cannons. I think is what I want to do. Force him to maneuver, especially if he has a battle barge. I'll have a lot of fun with the battle barge with my improved speed to the torpedoes, so I should have good luck with that. Actually, let me change groups here. Widowmaker's group 3. There. That'll work a little bit better. And at the very least, just keep the Widowmaker alive, make it difficult to be hit while the Retribution and Overlord do their thing. I kind of would like more cruisers, though. If only a little bit. Now we have a minute to hit before we can see what he's doing. Maybe. Let's see, no frames drop, so... Kinda was worried that the stream was not working. Just a little bit. Actually, can I just check the video? It says it's live, but of course that doesn't mean much. Let me try updating. Okay, it looks like it's working. That's all I know. Wow, he's taking his time. He's really in conflict where he wants to deploy. I think he's contemplating deploying the asteroid field, clearly. That's why he's having such difficulty, because it means he'll be taking damage if he's forced to move due to the torpedoes I'm going to be shooting at him. That's my prediction anyway. Still waiting though. Oh well, we got 5 seconds. Then he'll be forced to do something.
Ship ready.
So he has a beacon.
Activating tactical cogitators.
It's over on the left, is it? 3 beacons, so a little bit auto-cast overkill. Functions.
Orders received.
And let's see, he has 6 convoy ships, orders. That's all I know.
Orders received.
That's all I really know, and there is some latency of some
yes,
kind because of
Admiral.
that damn skipping.
Course plotted.
So I'll easily get to dodge that. Dauntless
yes,
needs to get in position though to start hounding
Engines
the
hot.
convoy.
Ship ready.
Okay, so he has 3 over there. Actually,
At your command.
this works good for me, but
Setting course.
do I have any assurances that's the convoy? That's my main concern.
Understood.
Okay, there's 2 over there. Dauntless is going to be out of action for a while if it goes after them.
Helm coordinates acknowledged.
And I just got spot. Damn it.
Ship ready.
I was hoping not to get spot, but as it
Going
stands
silent.
now, I just got
Enemy ship
cheated
sighted.
by edging or hugging the circle.
Your orders. Course plotted.
Now I'm going to fire the melted torpedoes and force him to repair.
Yes, Admiral. Changing course.
Now, he will hit with some boring torpedoes, but they're
Awaiting
not going to
orders.
chase me down. And he got a fire,
Setting course.
so he's getting good results here.
Activating tactical cogitators.
So this one's going to die really quick.
At your command.
I'm hoping it dies really quick.
Course plotted.
So I hopefully can dodge that.
At your command.
I got 1 fire result.
Resuming.
And I would
normal
like to kill that
functions.
thing quickly,
Underway.
without fooling around and wasting time.
Awaiting orders.
Okay,
Engines hot. Your orders.
so stasis bomb's in effect. That thing better die, because it's got friggin'
Orders
25
received.
armor on the side.
Resuming normal functions. Engines hot.
So I'm a little bit shocked it's still alive.
Yes, Admiral. Changing course.
Because that should not be. And those torpedoes were missed,
Awaiting
weren't they?
orders.
So I need to kill 1 more convoy.
Ship ready.
So micro warp jump will soon be up,
Resuming normal functions.
and I can fix that.
Yes, Admiral. Engines hot.
Now Dauntless just needs to kill these
Activating
2.
tactical cogitators.
And so far I already look like I'm doing well.
Orders received. Your orders. Understood.
I gotta remember to turn on that focusing fire. That would help a lot with my problems
Helm
here.
coordinates acknowledged. Resuming normal functions.
So, Dauntless got these
Helm
ones.
coordinates acknowledged.
Should hopefully have these ones. I'd be
At your
disappointed
command.
if it didn't.
Setting course.
You did not fire torpedoes. I'm a little bit
Course plotted.
disappointed. Who knows how
Enemy
much
transport
latency is
ship
screwing me over
destroyed.
right now.
Underway. Changing course. Awaiting orders.
Okay.
Activating
Stasis
tactical
bomb's in the way there.
cogitators.
Micro warp jump's not gonna be up in time, is it?
Your orders.
Oh yeah, generator's gone anyway, so never mind that thought.
Yes, Admiral. Ship ready.
Never mind that thought. And I'll have to hope torpedoes hit
command.
here. And all his
Awaiting
cogitators are about to
orders.
burn down, so get ready for the counterattack.
Resuming normal functions.
Actually, let me kill this thing.
Understood.
Hit it with the damn meltas.
Yes, Admiral.
Fire torpedoes
Underway.
on these. If nothing else,
Resuming
make it
normal
burn some more.
Ship ready.
Seriously?
Helm coordinates
4 melted
acknowledged.
torpedoes, and with 25 armor, only 1 actually
Your orders.
hits.
Orders received.
This is not exactly what I have in
At your
mind.
command.
Wow, look at the glitch on that.
For the Emperor.
And even if that hits, that's not going to
Yes,
do
Admiral.
what I would like. Okay, these ones are probably dead now.
Orders
What's-
received.
What's my damn rotation
Execute
speed?
high energy turn.
Knowing my luck, I got...
Changing
Nope,
course.
we're good.
Enemy transport ship
Ah.
destroyed.
That's a shame. Yeah, this
The
latency
flagship
does
has been
not help in
destroyed.
any regard. That's unfortunate.
Engines hot.
Yeah, now my Dauntless is in no position to clean that up.
Awaiting orders.
Yeah, because it actually does have only 25 armor on the side. Or is it Chapter Master? He has no Chapter Master, so
Yes,
that could not be
Admiral.
influencing it at all.
All ahead full.
And I'm also trying to all ahead full, and it's
Setting
not
course.
working clearly either.
Acquiring new vector.
That was probably a dumb idea.
At your command.
I thought it would do more damage.
Setting course.
As it stands, this may not... If one of those torpedoes can hit, then that should kill it. Yeah, again, I'm hitting all ahead full and it's not doing it, so... These torpedoes are probably not going to hit, so it's a bit of a long shot.
Cruising speed set.
No boring torpedoes for you there, buddy.
Engines hot.
Now, moment of truth. Do a melted torpedoes hit or not? 25 armor, 1 in 4 chance.
Cruising
so once it's
set.
heavily damaged, that thing should die.
Underway.
It probably can still make it to the objective, though, in time.
Your orders.
Which would be the most heartbreaking thing, because now he can't repair. 2 damage a second, so 10 seconds is gone. It's not going to pay off, damn it.
One of the enemy
he didn't even make it to the objective area. I call BS.
Changing course.
I call BS on that front. Although, still would have made it out in time.
Orders received.
Probably shouldn't have been so aggressive, especially since I wasn't even focusing my effort on the cruisers.
Acknowledged. Underway.
Yeah, just spread out my ships maybe and then collapse effectively when I get an idea where he's going.
Warp engines active.
Yeah, that was probably bad timing there. Could have just warped out.
Setting course.
After all this stuff came at me.
Transports has escaped. Engines hot.
Okay, all the lightning strikes.
Orders received.
Yeah, I know he burnt everything, so now I just need an opportunity to jump out quickly.
Understood.
And this lightning still is irritating. I'm noticing it, I'm feeling it.
Plotted.
So who knows how much that's affecting it.
Cruising speed set.
And now generators are gone, so I'm not even able to get out. He's got enough time for his abilities coming out, and the crazy sensor radius of my retribution when it exploded is still out in the wild, apparently. Have a look at that, folks.
At your command. Engines hot.
Yeah, and now, oh my god, it's back. Yeah, this is definitely not going to work, not with the sheer amount of boring torpedoes. And Thunderhawk's there.
Cannot disengage.
Because without a doubt, if I focused on his cruisers, I would have lost immediately. There's no doubt in that, with him just boosting the ships forward. Unless I got some damn good torpedo hits, I would not have won that regardless. So yeah, maybe not be so aggressive next time. That'd probably be a better idea. Make him have to work to push forward. And of course, it seems like he got some lucky opportunities where even my macro batteries on the flank, which again is 25 armor, did not seem to do the damage it needed to. I could have locked on, but I didn't want to lock on. I did not want to lock on there, just so I can hopefully kill a dang convoy, which should have died anyway, because of how fragile it would have been. I didn't really like the composition anyway, going so top-heavy with the Overlord and Retribution. Not in the slightest. Because then you're restricting your mobility there and where I could position myself. So let's see, did we get him again? Doesn't look like it, considering. Actually, I'm curious. Let's hop on over to ranked mode and see if I can get a queue over there or not. Because that will change the dynamic quite a bit. Oops, it helps if I don't click on persistent mode. And try this out. It's a much different mindset, so this probably could work better for me in the long run. Potentially. So the composition is basically the same there, I just have less Imperial Navy favors. And I already got a match, so that was a good gambit. That was a good choice there to switch on over. Probably will do that for the most part, back and forth. when it seems like the queue is going to be slow. But this will be my first streamed or recorded ranked match. So this will be interesting. I am excited for this. Whether I do well as Imperial Navy remains to be seen. Although we're waiting for something there, I'm not sure what. Because I thought it seemed like a good idea, and then the server decided to bug out on me. Anytime now. Well, I could quit if I want to, I guess. I don't know what that means, so... Let's return to the main menu and give it another try. Because that's weird. That should have gave me an instant match. That would have been fun. Actually would have enjoyed doing that. Trying out some ranked mode. As I said already, completely different mindset. You can't really rely on the battle cruisers and battleships so much unless you have a good strategy for keeping them alive. If they have good strategy and some insurances, it won't die. Although whoever was queued for rank mode apparently went away, or he's still stuck in that loading section. Well, we'll give it a minute, then we'll switch on back over to the persistent mode. Don't really know what else to say in the meantime, dang it. I'm just hoping he comes back. I'm hoping he realizes how that the server bugged out. Or maybe his game crashed. That could be a possibility too, but I'd rather have an opponent than not. Oh well. I'm just gonna switch back and forth anyway, so... Maybe we'll get ourselves a ranked match down the road. Yeah, well, it was a hopeful try. Because I don't know how exactly the queuing works for a ranked mode anyway. Because I know for the persistent mode, it slowly broadens the queue. So that way, it picks... Well, ideally it tries to pick someone at the same admiral level is what I'm trying to say. And then it spreads out as the timer, or the queue timer elapses. So... hopefully we can have an opponent here, or maybe the entire Tyndalo server died. That would not be good if everything just crashed. Not in the slice there. So, only thing I really care about as far as progression is really just getting more levels on these cruisers, so I can get more points in the crew. Ideally. That's the idea anyway. But we'll have to win some matches first for that to happen. And one thing I'll probably have to consider throwing back on at some points, maybe extra point defense, maybe? Extra turrets, rather. Although it's not too significant for like the battleships, it would be more for my light cruisers, because I have them on all my frigates anyway. But they're also the one thing I cut off for the ranked mode, so... we'll see if they're helpful or not, because one Cobra, well, the Firestorm and frigates anyway, are practically just as effective now as a light cruiser shooting down torpedoes and fighters. Alright, there's our fascist fella again. He's moved up in the world. Let's see if we can bring him back down some. So, 700 points. We know that much. Yeah, we'll just take our time, I guess, and let the Retribution do the brunt of the work. I do have a Tyrant as well, though, so that'll be helpful, but if nothing else, this requires me to have my shield transfer available to get the most value. I don't want to auto-cast him, because there's going to be a lot of times where I don't want to. Just because he's not doing the damage that he wants to the hull. Ew, this stinks. I'm not going to be able to get a Widowmaker if I go that route. Oh well, I can get an Overlord instead of the Tyrant, so that works a little bit better for my long range potential. Whether it'll help, whether it'll make the difference remains to be seen. So let's give it another try. More latency. I guess Fascist was the laggy one that I had with my Eldar matches. That's gonna be fun. At least I don't need. At least I don't have to care about the latency nearly as much in comparison to the dang Eldar. They suffer a lot from the latency, especially with their high need to be mobile and constantly moving. That latency can suck a lot. Actually, let me try and group up my two Dauntlesses. Oops, that was the wrong thing. There, that looks better. Try and keep a tight formation because he's probably got Hades around. Or not Hades, but maybe Styx or the Spoiler. So tight formation to hopefully deal with the bombers, and I'm going to have to be mindful about spreading out the damage from his lances. Because that will be a bit of a problem. Oh, I didn't give my Overlords Micro Warp Jump. That's probably part of my problem. I'll have to switch out the Stasis Bomb for that then. So 5 ships.
Yes, Admiral.
So probably not a battleship, maybe? He's probably
Awaiting
got both his
orders.
battle cruisers, though.
Cruising speed set.
So we're just going to burn retros a lot for this dang
At your command.
Widowmaker, so it does not go ahead.
Helm coordinates acknowledged.
Because I only got 1200 unit range on these ships anyway,
Ship
so
ready.
the Widowmaker does not need to get in front of everything. It just needs to avoid getting sniped, which will hinder me a
Yes,
lot
Admiral.
for
Engines
any
hot.
siege clouds he may be utilizing, or
Burn
even Silent Run in
retros.
general.
Cruising speed set.
So the audio is going to get a little repetitive there because of the dang
Course
burn
plotted.
retro.
Your orders.
So he's going to the gas cloud. Speed
Burn
difference.
retros.
Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe that's the battleship right there.
Cruising speed set.
And I gotta be careful because these things could affect their own movement
Understood.
there, even though this is a nice formation. I hate to think
Awaiting orders.
that they're slowing each other down by their proximity
Burn retros.
because of the damn AI.
Your orders.
But I like this formation a lot. It's just a
Awaiting
matter of
orders.
being able to
Orders received.
spread out the damage now when he decides to
ship
focus down one of my
sighted.
ships.
At your command.
I don't have to do anything. Sure, I take 50 points of damage, but it's
Your
50
orders?
points of damage on a light cruiser. You think I
Underway.
care?
Awaiting orders.
So,
Ship
everyone come on
ready.
in. Let's turn on the focusing there.
Engaging.
Because I'd rather not hit
Understood.
the dang, let's see, lock on.
Yes, Admiral.
Get these two to lock on. Dauntlesses are going to provide vision. Oh,
Resuming
I was
normal
hoping
functions.
the Dauntlesses had shield transfer as well, so
Awaiting
that's what I was
orders.
planning on going for the ranked mode as well, but
Ship ready.
okay, he's a nice clump. Let the torpedoes commence.
For impact.
Yep, this Dauntless is going on out. Once it decides to turn
Ship
around for me,
ready.
is my
Course
mouse
plotted.
rebelling again? Because it would not high
Your
energy
command.
turn.
Course plotted. At your command.
So unload. Torpedo sadly, we're not a
Understood.
big hit.
Activating tactical cogitators.
Now, get ready for a
Changing
bomb and
course.
run while this thing gets to protection.
Your orders.
Because he's changed his fire now.
Activating tactical cogitators.
Changing the
Helm
fire now,
coordinates Acknowledged.
so I can work with that.
Brace for impact.
Whoops. I thought I had
Yes,
shield transfer on that.
Admiral.
Yeah, my abilities are completely different than the other
Engines
one.
hot. Awaiting orders.
Oh well, this is still gonna hurt like hell.
Setting course. At your command.
So that
Activating tactical
was it.
cogitators.
That's a slaughter, so that's not a big threat. No favors on it either.
Ship ready.
So that's almost not even a threat. I just gotta keep hitting with another broadside or
Your
two.
orders.
The navigator will guide
So we'll warp that out since I'm getting better value.
For the Emperor.
It's gonna, and he is focusing it down, and it lost generators at a bad time too.
Orders received.
12 seconds to torpedoes,
Awaiting orders.
and there's wreckage in the way for a Dauntless.
All
So
ahead full. Engaging.
let's kill his escort fleet,
Execute
shall we?
high energy turn.
Yeah,
Helm
Lancy again
coordinates
there,
acknowledged.
causing issues.
At your command.
And that probably was a bad angle, considering I wasn't aiming the shot.
Brace for impact. Yes, Admiral.
More torpedo hits.
Course
I should have
plotted.
done melted torpedo, that would have been devastating,
Your
but
orders?
he hasn't repaired yet, so I probably don't want to do that. His deck's gone.
Ready.
His fighters have been misdirected,
Changing course.
if only barely.
Acquiring new
Okay, I'm waiting
vector.
for him to start warping out.
At your command.
I'll give him the benefit of the warp out if he wants it, but does not look like he wants it.
Awaiting orders.
And this is gonna hurt as a result. Okay,
Your orders.
I'll let him
Engines
I'll let him
hot.
out. He's not gonna be heavily damaged or anything, so he'll survive. And he gets some experience for that thing too. So yeah, I seriously need to switch those abilities out. I was going in there thinking I had a different loadout because of how I established my ranked mode fleet, so I don't want auger probes, I want more shield transfers. And micro warp jumps are kind of nice too. I didn't realize I did not have them on my overlord, so feel free to laugh. Laugh all you want. We're just getting all the rust off from the Imperial Navy, because I don't even know how long it's been since I actually played them at max level. Maybe here or there at Admiral level 1. But I don't remember when the last time it was I played with this fleet. So we're getting the rust off, so let's fix those things. Let's see, oh, I do have shield transfer, okay. So, micro warp jump for the overlords. Help with their mobility, especially that they have the armor-piercing rounds. And did I want stasis bomb still on this because it lacks the shield transfer? I'll stick with one stasis bomb for now. Just for now. Let's see. Don't think I need to repair. Still got 2 Dauntlesses available. My second Tyrant's back up. We're looking good. Just making sure everything's working as it should on the stream. So when the music dies, it basically means I alt-tabbed out. Hard to really say. I'm kind of not wanting to play my own video there to make sure it's working. So I'll have to do it with audio off just to make sure. Oh, do I have audio off? Nope, I did not have audio off. At least it works. That's all I care about. And if we don't get another match in a moment, then I'll just switch back over to ranked mode. Hop back and forth. See how things go. I was kind of hoping, secretly hoping I would get a rank mode match in. I just have absolutely no clue how many people actually played ranked mode, which is a bit of a problem. As much as I would like to stream that. I don't want to wait there forever for something that might not happen. That's more for YouTube. That would be more for YouTube. Get to cut out all the waiting. So, we kind of know what he has. So, I'm feeling confident I can just murder him again because of his aggressive playstyle. Sadly, he's not playing more the slower route, which I can't get a proper feel for chaos that way. So, how do we get value out of this match then? Just focus on my shield transfers and focus on using my favors and my cobras effectively, I think is what I want to do. If I can do that, then I'm in really good shape for the micromanagement part, especially now that I have my shield transfers on everything. That's what I'll do. It probably means I'm not focusing so much on actually winning the match or trying to kill his fleet as effectively as possible, but I want to be on top of summoning the Cobras and the shield transfers, especially because if a Chaos player in general, I'm thinking more broadly here, not with Fascists, my opponent here. If they ever lock on, they have a really damn good critical hit chance with the Master Gunner, so the idea is to bring my shields up as often and as much as possible to help mitigate his critical hit chance, because he cannot critically hit if my shields are up. That is the idea anyway. So spreading the damage out is so important in that regard too, because it's extra shields that way. So again, I want tight formation. I don't need the Widowmaker in front. Hell, it's the most vulnerable because of all those lances. He can get guaranteed hits on that thing. So I want it to be behind everything if possible. It just means you're probably going to have to listen to me tapping the burn retros constantly again to make sure it doesn't pull ahead, because again, I do not have extended range on anything. So the sensor range on this Widowmaker is the exact same as my weaponry. So why do I need it further forward?
Changing course.
So there's still more of that dang latency, which I'm disliking horribly, and it's probably going to be something I'm going to have to deal with for the actual championship, because I'm probably going to have to deal with that a lot. Thankfully, it's not terrible. It's certainly not going to affect Imperial Navy so much. I just know there's one window where it felt like my move command got stuck again, and I couldn't do a high energy turn. Oh,
retros.
I was talking so much I didn't even notice the beacons, which is fine. I got a solution for that. That does not involve
retros.
Silent running there. So we're just going to use the gas cloud for that. There, you got the best value of all auger probes. Congratulations. Now watch it get ruined in a heartbeat.
Orders.
Underway.
Watch it get ruined in an instant.
Ship ready.
Okay.
Setting course.
So he does have that gas cloud, a bit of a problem. What the hell? Someone's paranoid I'm going to use the gas cloud, I guess.
At your command.
That's kind of a weird play, but I think I see what he's going for. He just wants to deny me being able to use that as cover to hide my ships. Not that I really care so much about that. I want to get in close and aggressive. Alright, this beacon at least will actually spot.
Activating tactical
This will actually spot me, and he does have an air probe there. So I'm forced to get spotted eventually.
Speed set.
Now the priority. Spreading the goddamn damage.
Resuming normal functions.
Spreading the damage and making sure, as we suffer some kind of hiccups, the bombers do crap.
Lock on target.
Do I have extended range on these dauntlesses? I don't have extended range. So that's another thing I'll have to change for my ranked mode.
Orders received.
Because I was thought for certain, because I have extended macro batteries for my dauntlesses, which would actually be useful in this situation.
Helm coordinates
Okay,
acknowledged.
how's the cooldown looking? 30 seconds. Shield transfers. Up.
Yes,
I see no lock on though, so he does have a siege cloud, but
orders.
little good is going to do him, is it? Recharging shields. I'm getting amazing value with my lock on, because now I'm hitting two ships at once, quite frankly. It's just with my Overlord
Your orders.
and my
Activating
actually, let's
tactical
turn everything
cogitators.
around in a hurry.
Awaiting orders.
Shields are about to come back up here. My lock-ons are now off,
your command.
unfortunately, so I got what value could have out of that.
Setting course.
But the
Yes,
bombers are
Admiral.
doing pretty much crap there. The Dauntless is pretty much contributing to any bombers that are going. Hell, this
Awaiting
Overlord
orders.
alone just took out a bunch of bombers. And that was
Course
what,
plotted.
2 Mark 1 Hellbringers? Yep. 2 Mark
Ship
1
ready.
Hellbringers, and the Overlord just took care of both of them.
Underway.
That's basically the same as a Desolator, or the... In the case of his battlecruiser, a
At your
Stig.
command.
Although I have no idea if he trained the crew
Your
or
orders.
not. Not that that would be a significant
Orders
difference,
received.
considering the crew,
Yes,
the pilots
Admiral.
only get a 30% chance of ignoring
Engines to
point
maximum.
defense, so probably would not be that
Yes,
noticeable.
Admiral.
Probably time to supercharge Void Shield
Awaiting
badly
orders.
there. But he has 3 ships
Engines
left.
hot.
Now, let's go after his battle cruisers. He has them both there. I have not even
Ship
fired a single
ready.
torpedo, I just realized. But I guess that's part of the point.
At your command.
That was kind of the point a little bit. Oh, and again, I
Awaiting
forgot the
orders.
shield transfer, damn it.
Understood.
I still have it on some of my dauntlesses.
Yes, Admiral.
Although, even then, the shields are back up already.
Changing course.
So now, I think we can go super aggressive.
Your orders. Burn retros.
Make sure this Widowmaker spots that Stig for me.
Setting course.
That is the Stig, right? No, that's Akron, never mind.
Ship ready.
Which makes it actually even better, because I'm flying away from the bombers now.
At your command.
Activating tactical
So.
cogitators.
I don't think I'm going
Yes,
to get the hits I
Admiral.
want. I mistimed the boost. Or I didn't even
hot.
account for the boost as much. And I didn't
At
even
your
get a
command.
fire.
Changing course.
The second Dauntless fired melted torpedoes and not a single one hit.
Underway.
Oh well, that thing is all but dead anyway. It's just
Course
waiting for him to
plotted.
warp on out.
Ceasefire.
I think he's already planning on warping out, but he's already dead.
Helm coordinates
That Overlord
acknowledged.
just got an amazing hit.
Orders received.
Alright, so shields are looking good. I did not ever spawn my frigates, which, to be
Ship
honest, I
ready.
didn't really need them. But they are kind of helpful for swarming, extra point
Understood.
defense, and just more torpedoes, which
Engines to
I kind of have been
maximum.
neglecting. Although, they are going to be useful, just extra point defense due to my fleet's lack of
Awaiting
fighters.
orders.
So I need to get as
Helm
much point
coordinates
defense as
acknowledged.
possible if I'm going to be fighting heavy torpedoes. I'll give Fascist a bit of a break there, and at least attempt to go over to ranked mode. Give him a little bit of a breather, give him a little bit of a different match maybe. If I'm lucky enough to get a ranked match, I still want to get at least one in. And I plan on doing more streaming tomorrow as well. I just don't know how much time I'm going to have. I know I have about another hour, 15 minutes, so, at least right now, so getting at least one ranked match in would be my priority. Let's see. Is my YouTube working as it should? Probably, but we'll see. Actually, I should be doing this while I'm waiting in queue. That might be a better idea. And I probably should consider switching to another fleet. Just to mix things up some. I'm just worried that my encoder's up and is going to start breaking on me because I had some weird frame rate issues before getting ready for this stream. And I'm worried it might happen again. But so far everything's been good. I guess no one was waiting in the queue there. I'll give it another minute or two. Because if there are people in queue and there are already matches, those matches are going to last a while. Considering they're best of 3, so I should not wait too long, ideally. It'd be good practice, at least, for the main strategy. Not so much the micromanagement. Oops, excuse me. A little bit of gas. So, let's see. This is the fleet I have here, and I have to remember to switch out my upgrades. So yeah, my Dauntlesses have the extended range, so that way they can contribute as an escort ship. Being able to take some shots there for my Retribution Overlord. And of course, with like the only ones with actual macro turrets, they can be useful against Eldar too, provided they survive the onslaught to come. So, that would be useful, and of course everything practically has Master Gunner upgrades. Tech Priest for the lower 2 tiers, the cruisers and light cruisers, battle cruisers, and Retribution have the Navigator. To help, hopefully, greatly increase their chances of surviving. That's the idea anyway. I don't know how practical it is, because it does cut the delay down in half to 7.5 seconds over the 15 seconds of a normal micro warp jump. Well, we had something going there the last time I tried rank, and then it bugged out on me. So, no ranked mode just yet. We'll try 1-2 more as the Imperial Navy, and then we'll mix it up some. I'm thinking of trying to break the rust off of Tau again. Just a little bit, so upgrades. As much as these beacons are useful, a backup plan for when my Widowmaker dies, I think we'll rely on the Widowmaker for my vision for now. So shield transfers are in. Switch it all out. Switch it all on out. It helps with the durability, and again, if the shields are up, then they cannot critically hit me with any lock-on strategies they may be utilizing. And I have shield transfers on everything besides the Tyrants, which... do I want supercharged voice shields? I think I like the shield transfer better. Oh, I already have shield transfer, that's why. I'm an idiot. I'm a bit of an idiot. Just begs the question, do I want micro warp jump in that case? Nah, we'll stick with that. I was hoping to give Fascist a break, but... well, I haven't got paired up with him immediately, so he's probably in a match or he gave up. I would hate to murder him too much there, because I could easily feel the same way with running into Preturus again there, with him relying heavily on his Emperor all the time. Once I figure out the nuances, then he should fall apart. The torpedoes are going to be the biggest problem, I think, as far as fighting a mirror match. Novacans, with all my shield transfers and supercharged void shields, I have almost no risk of supercharge, or the Novacans I want to say, so I should be okay there. So, how are we looking? Oh, I didn't extend the range again, so maybe not so bad with Imperial Navy. We'll have to see. Yeah, I have to figure out what he's fielding there. I can't remember what on earth Buffon May even is fielding. I'm pretty certain I fought him at one point, I just can't remember. Seems like my chat thing is still loading. Huh. It's not connecting, so I gotta... does chat seem to be working, or is Twitch being a pain again? I know Twitch has been having some issues with the past few weeks. Yeah, how do I want to do this? Because I have very little in the way of actual terrain as far as covering myself. It's not very promising. Unless I want to somehow use Asteroid Field. Only thing I could think of. So, Dauntless, you're going to get on front. I have to be careful of you though, because you're just like with the Widowmaker, you can very easily get yourself isolated. So I would like to avoid that. So 7 ships, so this is definitely not the norm. I don't know how the points line up though.
Awaiting orders.
I don't know how the points line up. I have to do math while I'm streaming. That does not bode well. That does not bode well at all. Yeah, let me try. Actually, I do need to keep in mind if I want to spread out more for the torpedoes, because that actually worked decently well, it seems like, against Preturus. So I may want to try that again, possibly.
Changing course.
And of course, again, Novacans are a possibility here, although you would not have that many Novacans.
Yes, Admiral.
I would want to say anyway,
Coordinates acknowledged.
considering the 7 ships he would have, because normally, if you can only get like 4 Novacans at most if you're going to go heavy Novacan spam, so I should be safe. I should have stayed in the gas cloud. I didn't even realize where that beacon was coming from.
Awaiting orders.
The Emperor, the Retribution at least should be able to dodge it. One Overlord, probably not.
Yes, Admiral. Underway.
Okay, so a second one, I can watch for this.
Ship ready.
So he's got
Your
lots.
orders.
Wow, that's a lot of Widowmakers, one of which was in an asteroid field.
Orders received.
This bodes well for
At
my
your command.
situation, doesn't it now?
Cruising speed set.
Oh boy, it's up and lagged out
Ground
again. God
coordinates
damn it!
Acknowledged.
What is going
Cruising
on?
speed set. Awaiting orders.
What the hell was that lag spike? I'm hoping it was not
Armed
my
retros.
network,
Orders received.
because that was a bit silly.
Awaiting orders.
Actually,
Execute high energy
since
turret.
he's coming right at me, let's fire some
Yes,
torpedoes
Admiral.
at him. Just kill some of these things, burn them, fire some
At your
meltas.
command.
If I'm lucky, I'll kill multiples, because he's lined himself perfectly here, so...
Changing course.
it's one of those matches, isn't it? He's just gonna give up on me, is he?
Engines hot.
Okay. He does have an Overlord of some kind with these
Orders
lances,
received.
so... Dauntless, get yourself in position to
Engines
evade.
Your orders.
And keep an eye on my Widowmaker. Keep it
Engines
alive.
hot.
Make sure it's all good. Because he has one Widowmaker left in his
orders.
pack. Okay, he has a Retribution, so he brought out the big guns. Level 3, so not the
Setting
most
course.
exciting, I guess. And especially with his weird strategy.
Underway.
All beacons, all Widowmakers. And a little bit of latency up to
Ship
boot.
ready.
Yeah, I'm really starting to notice that 75 milliseconds, I guess.
Course plotted.
That should die, right? The lances will kill it, if not one single macro cannon.
Understood.
Actually, let me start my...
Yes,
handle my
Admiral.
formation now. That better be... God, seriously? Seriously?
At your command.
Seriously. That thing survived. He gave up.
Course plotted.
Well, nothing to see here, folks. Nothing to see here. I'm just gonna drink some water while we're waiting for him. So, what was that he was fielding? I think he had Retribution, an Overlord, and a Dauntless, I think is what I saw. So, he still had some big cruisers available. I guess he had nothing else though, considering the number of Widowmakers he just suicided. Wow. Wow, indeed. At least it helps make up for some of the renown I've been losing. And note to self, do this now before we do anything else. Get too excited. Let us switch out and extend the Dauntless's attack range. I think I would like that. What am I swapping out though? I think it was the extended shields, as weird as it may sound. Because at least that way, that's only depending if I'm fighting Eldar or not. I'm thinking more of Eldar, because if they're using Aldway, if I don't have this additional shield generator, one shield transfer will immediately bring the shields back up, without me having to waste a second one to make it avoid the Maelstrom. That's a thought process, but I may not have to worry about that, although that could cost me as far as preparation. But we'll go with it, since it doesn't have very much shields to begin with. If I were to take out the extended ones, or the additional void shields, so extend the range. We'll try 1-2 more. Ooh, level 9 on the Retribution. I will happily take that. It is now ahead of the Overlords, which I kind of feel sad for. Nope, is this the rematch? This might be the rematch, so he might put some real effort in this time, folks. Take your bets now. Going once, going twice. I don't remember your name. Nope, this does not look like the same guy. Oh well, I guess I lost that bet. Nonetheless, Orcs is going to be interesting. If he's got the tractor cannons, he's going to abuse my formation. Not well. He's going to be using lots of torpedoes, isn't he? That's a predictable thing. So, I want lots of point defense and lots of smaller ships if I can handle it. Data recovery too, so gotta be mindful of that. If he has torpedoes, dauntlesses probably are good, and lots of frigates just for the extra point defense. Do I want Widowmakers though? Do I even have the points for anything else? I could get 2 Firestorms, which would be useful against the Prow, and they have additional point defense. I just gotta remember, I do not have the additional point defense for ranked mode, so this is more of a practice of being able to deal with torpedo spam, especially with something that's not very mobile. With Tau, I could probably easily do that, with almost every ship having fighters, and they have amazing turn radius. Not to mention the fact my Tau fleet actually has the air cache for even more speed and mobility. So I'd be confident with that. And I wasn't paying attention. Did that battleship have the double mega cannons or torpedoes? I did not actually look for that. That probably would be something I could have used. Although it still is revealed, so that's not a huge issue actually. I just should have kept that in mind. And I would like to fit the Firestorm in there somewhere. As it stands now, just put it with the other one. Group 1 there. Group 2. Let's regroup 1 because Retribution got stuck in that. Make sure everything's looking good, and also, except for the Firestorm, everything should be on focusing. That's something I need to remember doing too. I'm turning it off all the time for Eldar. You think I would remember turning them back on? You would think. Apparently not. So what does he have?
Resuming normal functions.
Okay, he does have the torpedoes.
Yes, Admiral. Helm coordinates acknowledged.
Let's see what we can do.
Ship
Because
ready.
without a doubt, we're dealing with torpedoes.
Orders received.
I think that much is certain.
Yes, Admiral.
I hope I'm aiming this properly because I'm more concerned hitting myself than hitting them.
Resuming normal functions. Course plotted.
So far, formation is good, but it's too tight maybe.
Awaiting orders.
I'm leaving myself vulnerable to a lot of torpedoes because his second salvo is more than likely going to be a really tight one if he's smart.
Yes,
So I
Admiral.
probably need to spread out
Helm
just to help mitigate
coordinates
the torpedoes
acknowledged.
some.
At your command.
Retribution,
Changing
probably.
course.
Okay, shot that one down. Actually, the Firestorm's going to get
Burn
hit.
retros.
It'll dodge that one though.
Understood.
Try and spread it a
Your
little bit. I don't
orders?
care about the beacon so much.
Activating tactical
This one's tighter
cogitators.
formation. Nope, not really.
Underway.
Ship ready.
Now, here comes the fun part, trying to dodge all these torpedoes.
Awaiting orders.
Actually, I'm identified.
Cruising speed
I have the ability and permission to
Your
now
orders.
boost, so I can try and mitigate this as much as possible.
Setting course.
Still probably going to take one torpedo at a time,
Burn
though, but
retros.
if I can help it, I'll avoid some of them.
Cruising
2 torpedoes
speed
there,
set.
damn it. Dauntless only
Orders
took 1.
received. For the Emperor.
Actually, let me turn this off and have everything fly towards
Your orders.
the Death
Underway.
Dealer. Actually, let's turn this off
Targeting enemy vessel.
to make sure all of these torpedoes are
Yes,
hitting.
Admiral.
Course
Actually,
plotted.
get these Firestorms up front. They're
your
smallest
command.
and they're actually taking lance fire too, so that will
Understood.
draw some of the attention
Ship ready.
away from my fleet, and hopefully,
Changing course.
if possible, they can shoot down some additional torpedoes.
retros.
Like right now. Still gonna hurt,
command.
I'm not gonna lie, but we're doing
Helm
well.
Coordinates acknowledged.
We are doing damn well considering how that could have been.
Yes, Admiral.
Although, let's not count our blessings yet.
Awaiting
Because now my
orders.
Firestorms are in the way for my next torpedo wave.
Activating tactical cogitators.
Did I seriously? I accidentally turned on the auto
Resuming
casting
normal
torpedoes.
functions.
Enemy ship sighted.
Engaging.
So, actually, let's ignore the Death Dealer.
Changing course.
Lock on target.
Get ready to do some damage to this thing quickly. I
Resuming
gotta be ready for
normal functions.
torpedoes, so timing
Ship
of
ready.
my torpedoes is important.
Burn retros. All ahead full.
Come at me, bro.
Activating tactical cogitators.
Now, I gotta kill these things quickly.
Your orders.
It's a shame I don't have any torpedoes behind it for Melta. That would be amazing right now.
Activating tactical cogitators. Resuming normal functions. Acquiring new vector.
Can I turn it? Nope, it's a prow might hit though.
Yes, Admiral.
You can ram, but it's not as effective as it might be.
Enemy ship sighted.
So long as my prow is hitting his, that's the big thing. But it looks like some mega cans actually did work. Was it mega cans? I don't think the ram did that much damage. Not with that many tractor cans anyway.
Engines hot.
Oh, I was not paying attention to the micro warp jump. Or he can warp out in a moment. That's a bit of a problem.
Awaiting orders.
Setting course.
No, chances are he probably is not going to go for the victory condition though.
Orders. Activating tactical cogitators.
And this one is Goth, so I need to take that seriously.
Resuming normal functions. Setting course.
So long as the prow is getting hit, I should be okay.
Cruising speed set. Orders received.
Is there any way I could do additional
Enemy
damage?
vessel.
Helm coordinates acknowledged.
Yeah,
Ship
this...
ready.
I'm getting hit by... There's gotta be some mega cans or heavy cans of some kind.
Admiral. Underway.
You would think. Okay, so ram there. Yeah, I forgot to use the... Yeah, the shields aren't even going down too, which is kind of funny.
Underway.
I'm focusing my damage a little bit too well because of
I
that.
took him out.
Helm coordinates acknowledged. Ship ready.
Yeah, he could have warped out anyway at any time, so that was probably not going to go well in any regard.
Yes, Admiral.
I dealt with the torpedoes pretty well, so I can be happy with that.
The flagship has been destroyed.
Hey there, Buddha. It's been a while. I can't remember. Is this the same Buddha from StarCraft or not? Don't kill me if I've forgotten. I recognize the name. I just can't remember if the 101 was you or not. So, but yeah, I'm definitely enjoying this game, but not very many people at the moment. It did get a nice growth of people for multiplayer as far as the Steam sale though. I've been enjoying a lot. I've been doing a crap ton of YouTube videos on it even, so it's been fun. Just fooling around, having some fun. Orcs have murdered me though, so I didn't do that very well. Like I said earlier, that probably was not going to work for me in the beginning because I took too long getting to him. Because in that objective mode, if I don't board his capital ship, then he just wins with like the data that's on that ship, which is kind of what the objective was. So I need to be a little more aggressive, I think, which is kind of tricky because orcs you kind of want to stay away from. They, like in the Warhammer sense, they want to get in close and personal. Never mind the fact that they're somehow trying to ram you with 1,000, 10,000 tons of steel. However heavy these damn ships are. But it's fun. I should switch over to town next. I got about half an hour, so after this match we're switching over to town. Mix things up a bit. I'm just trying to get the rust off the Imperial Navy right now. So same guy. We know what his style is. I have the freedom to play slower though now. Now that I don't have to get aggressive. Oh, he switched over to town, interestingly. One thing I had going for me is those torpedoes were doing damn good damage. It just wasn't enough on its own. Now, what do I want to field this time? He has seeker missiles, he has bombers, so point defense is still important, but he's going to rely on his prow armor a lot. Because Tau have all their weapons facing the front, and they have very special equipment that allow them to be very durable in front if you're facing the front side of them. So this can be tricky. torpedoes are great if they can hit, but again, he has fighters, so he can shoot them down reasonably well. This might be useful for my Gothic, though. It has lances. It pierces armor. I don't have the points, though, for Widowmaker. Okay, tired it is. I guess we're not having the extra lance turrets. So, let's see if this goes any better. Maybe Imperial Navy isn't my thing. Because I know I had good luck. I played a couple of ranked matches as Chaos and did reasonably well, but hell, the opponents were not of the best caliber there, and I could have won against Eldar actually if I didn't go so top heavy. The frigate strategy actually would have won me that match if I did the first best of 3. Since ranked mode is technically a best of 3 match where your ships are the damage persists basically, so if they're destroyed you lose them for the rest of the best of 3. And as I found out doing those ranked matches, if they're only heavily damaged, which is like what, 15% of their health, but they survive, they can still make it for the 3rd round. But if they're destroyed, they're out completely. So it makes that mode interesting, but I haven't had any luck in queues yet. I tried hopping over there every now and then to see if there was anyone in queue, but there wasn't, unfortunately. So 6 ships, 700 points, so I want to say 2 protectors, 4 sauces.
Awaiting orders.
So 2 cruisers, 4 light cruisers, is that ideal?
Ship ready.
I can see the fighters at least.
Changing course.
So let's try and dodge that beacon, because he's got really good range if he's equipped for it. Gotta see where that's going. Okay, so I'll dodge that easily enough. Without a doubt, he should have more beacons, though. If he wants to be effective with those things, so... Okay, never mind, he's got a Custodian. 6 fighter squadrons. That's how I know. He's got a battleship.
Yes, Admiral.
So let's see.
Setting course.
Okay, reposition. That Custodian's gonna be serious. But on the plus side, 3 of those ships are his frigates, because the catch with the Custodian is you have to field 3 frigates with it, as part of its equipment. So 3 of those are little frigates, kind of like my Widowmaker that I have hanging in the back. And he has 2 protectors.
Setting course.
No, it can't be 2 protectors. No, he has 1 protector. Okay, it makes more sense now, because a protector is 155 points. Custodian's 400 points.
Received.
So he wouldn't have had enough for 700. Actually,
helm coordinates.
Let's start brute forcing this. I always want to test my theory on the Custodian. Let's see if this works or not. I don't know if this is going to work as well as I like, but this should keep the fighters occupied.
Engines hot.
Although I had to fire with my battleship, which probably wasn't the smartest idea.
At your command.
Okay, fighters are kept busy. He did turn to Custodian, but it looks like I still got some hits.
Enemy ship sighted.
And that beacon is definitely going to hit me because I didn't preemptively prepare for it. Oh, he has beacons anyway.
Changing course.
Okay, here comes the salvo. I did get some good hits on the Custodian though, but this is going to hurt. I should have really turned my prow. Actually, I could still block this.
Enemy ship sighted.
Take the hits. Gothic, take the hits. In the rush of panic, I completely forgot because the seeker missiles don't penetrate armor, so I still have a really damn good chance to mitigate that.
Awaiting orders.
Now I gotta focus my damage. He's getting aggressive with the Custodian, so I want to kill that Custodian. I will accommodate him.
Yes, Admiral.
Take those hits. Brace for impact means 95 armor on the prow.
Orders received.
And he's stuck in a stasis bomb too, which is pretty good for me. Damn you and your repulsors.
Engines hot.
Although this is why they're so strong on the front. He's got an adaptive deflector which gives him armor for his shields, which normally you don't. Oh, and experimental railguns too. Yeah, this Gothic's not long for his world, but brace for impact. Brace for impact's down.
Ship ready. Taking heavy damage.
Yeah, Gothic's down. I do have the flank, the side,
Burn red
so
rose.
maybe I can do damage on the protector.
Ship ready.
Okay. I don't have extended sensors, so let's just go straight for the custodian.
At your command. Resuming normal functions.
Awaiting orders.
Now, these torpedoes are probably not going to work as well as I like, but the custodian has no fighters now.
Brace for impact.
So go in there,
Your orders.
do damage to everything. This custodian needs to die.
Setting course.
Especially now that its prow's not facing me. I should have been more aggressive, I think.
Burn retros.
I should have got more aggressive. Oh, damn it.
Helm coordinates acknowledged. Your orders.
Now keep hitting this thing. Although, I'm giving him full value with my rear.
Yes, sir.
Understood. Yes.
Let's see,
Admiral.
no repairs available there. I can kill the
Your
Sauce.
orders.
Maybe if I'm lucky the Retribution can kill.
Taking heavy damage.
Yeah, this might suck there. I'm gonna have a lot of casualties.
Spotted.
Should have waited till the bombers went.
Engines hot.
Note to self, probably should have been more aggressive, because damn, that actually worked really well. Although, I gotta be careful of this micro-warp jump.
Changing course.
As soon as I get aggressive and he jumps away, that can cost me.
Received. Our orders have caused internal damage.
So,
Helm
boosters are
coordinates
recharging.
acknowledged.
The Sauce is almost dead, but it doesn't look like it's going to die anytime soon.
At your command. Underway.
And it's really hard to get behind them because of how damn mobile they are. And damn, look at that repulsor work. That's another reason why you need to be careful about being aggressive, I guess.
Changing course. Acquiring new vector.
Can I at least get some justice there? I didn't have enough armor penetration as I would like. Yeah, need to be more aggressive. Tried to play a little too passive, I think. Just a little bit. But damn, did he ever panic though once I did get in there? He practically turned around and ran away with a custodian of all things. Probably the last thing you want to do with a custodian. Considering you can't shoot me. Although those bombers are a bit of a pain. A little bit of a pain. That I promised though. Now. Let's try again with the rank mode, baby, if I'm lucky. We'll save the repairs for now, since I got plenty of renown, so I'm good in that regard. Try for a ranked mode if I'm lucky. And take things a little more seriously. Still gotta get used to having a mic in my face though, and kinda have to lean down a little bit. It's not quite positioned the best, so a little inconvenient. Oh, and I have 50 renown left for an upgrade. I still haven't decided what damn upgrade to put on these ships. Because I have enough for one, I just don't know for what. Oh, wow. That paid off. We're going to our first rank mode. At least for the stream. That's the hope? Maybe? Fingers crossed. It's working. It's working. So, now, let's try and put a little more of a serious effort in then. Once it decides to load anyway, it might take a moment, who knows. It's not the most apparent if I'm waiting for my opponent to connect or load or what, but it will work, and at least it has been working before. Maybe. Don't jinx me now. We had this jinx already with the first attempt. It just left me hanging. I know rank mode works, I played before. Ah, damn it. And even worse, I can't... He may... Hopefully it's not... Oh, wait, nah. I thought it was hitching a moment there for the final loading. Ah, that stinks. I'll give it a minute. Give it some kind of minute. Because it should work, damn it. Unless my opponent just completely disconnects. Only thing I could think of. Because at this point it's just a matter of waiting for the other opponents, everyone to load in and connect. Ah, damn it. I'm gonna have to might have to hard close it then. And I was all excited too. Because everything's working. It just doesn't want to connect. Alright, let's hard close this, I guess. Much as I don't want to, I guess I'm gonna have to. What a shame. That would have been good to get to see the actual ranked mode in action. It would have been my first doing it as the Imperial Navy too, but I guess we're switching over to Tau then. Switching on over to Tau, have a little bit of fun with them. I'm a little bit tempted to play Eldar again, but I think I want to save that for the YouTube videos I've been doing. Look forward to playing more of them though. Starting to figure things out a little bit with the raw burst damage, as opposed to how normally people play Eldar. Just staying at maximum range and then just flying off while they're waiting for their abilities to cool down, because Eldar are all about massive burst damage. So they use their pulsars, their bombers, and then they fly away normally. They don't care about torpedoes so much, and torpedoes are damn good for Eldar too. Just a little bit risky. Alright. Let's see, is this... Yeah, nothing broke when I hard locked in. No. Looks, I'm seeing the loading screen. Okay, so hopefully this should be quick. Then we'll get back to playing another game. I'm actually tempted to play Space Marines as well. A little bit. I'll play Space Marines. I got time for both. Maybe 2-3 more matches. And best of all, it might give me some opportunity to play more of my damn Lance battle barge. Because this is not a popular ship and it actually has been working well for me. The main reason why it's not popular is because bombardment cannons, which all the other ships basically have, are probably the best weapon in the game. Because you can get a 100% critical hit chance, which basically means it destroys a component. Or causes fires or hull breaches, so... on top of all the damage it's doing. So let's see, same guy again. No, this is Baphomet. So, let's see. I can't remember which match it was that I played him as. I think it was the Imperial Navy I played as him. And I can't honestly remember what he was feeling. Either way, got ourselves a different comp. I'm kind of tempted to use the battle barge, because all those lances penetrate through armor, which is what Tau are really good at. I'm kind of tempted to do that, I'm not gonna lie. Be a little bit slower of a match though, and I don't know how effective it'll be. Am I up for the task of controlling my vanguards properly? That's the real question. That is the real question. Oh, because I have beacons on these things too. Yeah, now I'm remembering I don't have the extra Stormhawks to kind of shoot down the fighters and bombers he's probably going to have. So this will be interesting. Oh, this is my different fleet. That's why I took Blood Angels. No wonder everything's all mixed up. Oops. I got a little too carried away. I forgot Space Marines have different chapters. So I took Ultramarines instead, so this might not go well, actually. Apparently I still had a Lance Battle Barge. It's probably not equipped ideally. No, it doesn't have the extended range, so this is sure to go poorly. Actually, we'll have the Vanguards grouped together because they're my mobile hitters. They at least got the proper upgrades. If nothing else, they're the ones that I can rely on. Easier said than done. So another 6 ships.
Show us the enemy.
So this looks very much like the same fleet.
Underway.
Similar fleet anyway. And he has... Oh,
I am
well, he
listening.
gave away he has a Warden, so...
Hold course.
Wardens are the ships that Custodian carries with it, so if that's not an
At your
indication
command.
he took the Borcon
Space
or
Marines ready.
the Custodian, then nothing else is. Because he could not field that ship otherwise, the Warden.
Astartes vessel ready.
And we have 2 Novas to provide some F-screen for fighters and bombers. Then they have Lances. Let's see, Beacon 1
Ready for battle.
going on up. Just gotta be careful I don't have
Advance.
extended range on the Lances, so
Space Marines ready.
this may not go as well as I like.
Standard
Oop,
speed.
I thought I
engaged.
actually dodged that. I
Show
might
us
still
the
dodge
enemy.
it. I'm just gonna have to
Halt
hug a
advance.
mine.
To where we are needed.
Hug a mine a little bit, dodge the asteroid
Halt
field,
advance.
take a detour. Oh god, damn it, damn it, damn it!
Halt advance.
As soon as the beacon
Moving
hits
to
the
position.
middle of my circle there, underneath that little
I am
line
listening.
of the vehicles, that's when I'm, or the ships,
Tactical
that's when it's
maneuver
detected.
engaged.
It's not the circle itself. So
Astartes
that was
vessel
damn
ready.
lucky. And I had to
To
burn
where we are needed.
a solid running to get invisible again.
Space Marines ready.
Although, there's the Custodian, and Protector and Sauce,
Ready for battle.
so that's no surprise.
Space Marines ready.
So, he's decided to boost
Halt
forward with a Warden. I can
I am
kill that
listening.
thing quickly, I just gotta get my Lances ready, because the
At
Lances
your
always
command.
hit. I just gotta make sure the Lances
Show
are
us
actually
the
hitting.
enemy.
Yeah, those torpedoes are gonna miss.
Astartes
God
vessel
damn it,
ready.
do I have them grouped poorly? Yeah, I accidentally had my
Underway.
battle bars controlling.
Ready for battle.
So lots of seeker missiles.
Moving to
Thankfully,
position.
Space Marines have really good armor, but now,
I
without...
am listening.
Yeah, I can't solid run again, so
Stealth tactics engaged.
it's gonna hurt a little bit. It's certainly gonna do some damage. Oh, I'm shooting down
Space
seeker
Marines
missiles.
ready.
Oh wait, actually, seriously? Ha! He tried to shoot the Nova.
Ready for battle.
Oh, this still might hurt.
Underway.
Ooh, doing
Ready
the little
for
dance of death here. Oh god, and now it's gonna hit my other
Standard
Nova.
speed engaged. Stealth
This is
tactics
not entirely
engaged.
what I had in mind. Oh, he saw it run. I can abuse that. He has no
Enemy
orders.
in sight. Repositioning.
Now I just gotta get in range.
Show us the enemy.
And let's see. Kill the generator. Because that will get rid of his shields.
Astartes vessel ready. Hold course.
So can I hit with the
Only in
Lances?
death
I
does
would if I had extended range. Oh, and I gotta remember- Gotta remember my damn focus damage.
Space Marines ready. Fear the angels of death.
Everything's
Show us the
identified.
enemy.
Yeah. I probably shouldn't be going after the Custodian there, but he
I
seems
understand.
really obsessed with going after
Moving
these
to position.
Vanguards, so I'll let him have it.
I am listening.
Deck's gone though, so that's gonna be a bit of a problem.
Astartes vessel ready.
I have Thunderhawks. Get
Show
launching.
us the enemy.
Secret missiles are coming, but I do have a brace for impact coming. I also have everything else available.
Ready for battle. To where we are needed.
So have these Vanguards just draw a lot of fire. They got the mobility and speed.
Acknowledged.
He thinks these are an easy kill, but I'm not gonna let him have it.
Space Marines ready. Playing battle.
Their mobility is pretty damn good. I thought I told you to burn retros there, though, so you can help your buddy here. Okay, bomber's getting shot down. One might hit. One hit, but it did not get through the armor.
Tactical maneuver engaged.
Now get behind these ships. And actually, let's kill the damn sauce. It's already a nice juicy target.
Show us the enemy. All servitors and
Repairs.
marines begin
Get some repairs. Can I fire torpedoes? That was not a good dumbfire shot. I should have aimed at.
Tactical maneuver engaged. Prepare for impact.
Okay, dodging torpedoes. Novas are pretty much screwed. And secret missiles are hitting his own ship, so I consider that a win. Don't think I'm gonna kill the sauce yet, though. And Nova, get on out. You were supposed to defend my battle barge. You're getting a little reckless. Probably because of my own doing, but we're gonna ignore that fact.
Reposition. Moving to position.
Alright, get him turning around. He still wants to kill these vanguards.
Beginning tactical assessment.
If I could stay behind him, then yeah, I'm mitigating a lot of his damage, because right now only half the custodian's weapons can actually shoot at
Space
me.
Marines ready.
And a brace for impact, I just realized when I didn't need to.
I am listening.
And is there repair drones? I think that thing's getting repaired.
Ready for battle.
I think he's actually helped me there by pushing that out. Because clearly he wants to avoid me.
Suspending tactical cogitators. Show us the
Oh, he actually turned me around completely. That I was not expecting with the repulsors.
Starting vessel ready. To where we are needed.
So keep dodging. I have no orders on my front vanguard, so far things are going well. I just have no way to finish off getting ship there. Yeah, I want to finish off that sauce because now I'm just spreading the damage out.
Beginning tactical assessment.
Yeah, and now he's about to kill the vanguard in a moment.
Hold course.
I would like to kill the sauce, it's just bad positioning.
Ready for battle.
Okay, can I get some redemption? Are those torpedoes good?
Redirecting.
Lost torpedoes, so sauce.
Space Marines ready. Moving to position.
Well, the sauce is gone, but so is everything else.
Hold course. Show us the enemy.
There goes the sauce. Took a. Oh, he's falling apart.
Batteries fire.
I will happily take that. Let me help with this little mess. Yes, insubordinate all you want. Let me join in this parade of ramming each other.
Power to engines. To where we are needed.
The custodian's warping out.
Ready for battle. Damage reaching critical levels.
That was a bit of a weird mic warp jump. Mine is about to come up itself, but can I kill this? Can I kill this protector? I want to kill that, and at least we're on equal footing. And he just burnt his mic warp jump, so I know I can at least... Okay, recharge the shields.
Suspending
I have 5 seconds. This might hurt, though.
successful deep strike.
Get my Thunderhawks. Yeah, that was a lot of damage, but
Prepare for impact.
that was a lot of damage. But now I have my trump card.
Tactical assessment. Suspending tactical.
Will this work as I'm hoping, though?
Hold course.
Because yeah, he burnt his
At your command.
orders, and my booster's about to come up, so I'll be able to tail behind him for a good minute or two.
Full speed.
He is faster than me, though, so this might not work as I'm hoping.
Tactical maneuver engaged.
At least my lances will always hit him.
Hold course. Underway.
Just keep hitting. Keep an eye on the prow radius.
Moving to position.
And hit him with the macro cannons too, ideally.
Standard speed engaged.
Yeah, this looks like I'm not going to win it, though.
Power to engines.
If I can't get enough damage on his side, because his shields are about to come up.
Tactical assessment.
My own fighters are coming out, so can they do enough damage to the bombers?
Vessel ready. To where we
Oh,
are needed.
Ah, close. I didn't have enough fighters.
Admiral ship destroyed.
If the Vanguard did well drawing fire.
I am
Oh,
listening.
I still have a Vanguard. Stupid me. It had no torpedoes though. And yet, I'm an idiot for not taking the Blood Angels, because if I had belt armor, which would cancel out the first critical hit, which would have been my weapon, I could have still been able to fight with this thing. So I'm an idiot for taking the wrong fleet. But damn, it was still close. But it was more my own undoing, really, in all honesty. There. Hope that was good enough for you there, Buddha, of a match. If you're still there, that is. If you're still there. Because Space Marines are all about boarding critical hits and all that stuff there, while having the best armor in the game, potentially. So, they're a little bit tricky, because they're not really meant to outbeat you in raw damage. They're supposed to debilitate your... They're supposed to debilitate you by crippling components with all their boardings and all that. I just didn't have... Well, I had boarding torpedoes. They just didn't hit the ideal targets. Because I shoot 2 of them at a damn frigate. Which very easily kind of dodged them. Alright, let's switch over to the proper fleet this time now. Since I got a little too excited to try out Space Marines. Let's see. Actually, I really want to try ranked mode again. Try one more time. I know it works, damn it. I'm just having bad luck right now for some reason, trying to do it while streaming. Let's see. It doesn't look like anyone's queued. Because those matches can go on for a while, so I don't think I want to wait too much. Yeah, I'll just give it a moment to go, because yeah, these best of 3 matches can last easily half hours, so I don't want to tempt luck that I'm going to be waiting for someone. Because there's supposed to be a championship going on Monday, which is, in theory, it's a little bit vague. It's supposed to be just like this ranked mode. It's just a dedicated mode for the championship itself, so I'm not having much luck getting to practice said ranked mode, though. At least with the Imperial Navy. I managed to get a few matches in with the Chaos to try and figure them out, since I didn't really have a fully leveled Chaos fleet, so I used ranked mode as an opportunity to practice with them. Alright, let's do this properly. There. Blood Angels it is. And now I know exactly what my fleet is fielding. Because I did a video on these guys not too long ago. There we go. Belt armor on everything. Cancels the first critical hit. We got faster reload on the bombers. Boarding torpedoes on everything. And my actual battle barge Mark II, which is properly upgraded. It has the extended range, extended sensors, really durable shields, and it has the Master of the Forge for its favor upgrade, which means it can get all those upgrades that I just named. And also, we have the cheap librarian and the chapter master available to us. Just have a look at that, all the paraphernalia, if that's the right term. The golden eagles, the double-headed eagle, which isn't really double-headed looking at it, is upon us. And the vanguards, they did decently well at surviving there, but the one odd thing is I was actually fighting Air Cache Tau, which interestingly enough is not really used, I don't think, by many Tau, and it increases their speed, so he was actually able to chase me down relatively well with a battleship of all things, which is kind of funny. Because the Air Cache is all about boosting their speed with that upgrade. Ooh, this is going to be different. I'm fighting someone that's lower level than me, which normally means they get a point advantage. So, 500 points. Igor, I remember you. I can't remember what you were before the last time I fought you. I am fighting Chaos, though. Ooh, this feels mean. I'm not gonna lie, this feels mean, but let's have some fun, shall we? Chapter Master and Battle Barge are coming on out. So damn top heavy, but this could be a throwaway match considering he's gonna have what, 600 points? Better mobility and range? Because normally I would like to field a bunch of strike cruisers for this. Second guessing myself, that's not a good thing. Let's just dive on in. I'm probably not going to play Space Marines anyway for the championship, so I'm willing to fool around a bit with them. Just have a look at it. This is the main battle barge. 3 bombardment cannons with lock-on. That is basically a guaranteed critical hit. Because as they stand now, was it 40% critical hit chance on top of lock-on, which actually doesn't show it because my Chapter Master is not on the field there. Does that update it? Does that update it? No, it doesn't. Oh, it's because the match hasn't started. So it hasn't registered. But the Chapter Master increases that to 150% crit boost. So we are looking at 100% critical hit chance and better accuracy for those bombardment cannons. Now the big trick is getting in close to hit him with it. Because Chaos is all about long-range lance fire and wearing you down. Because they have the same speed as me, and apparently he's got a handful of frigates, so this will be amusing. I got the most top-heavy fleet in the game, possibly, and he has like 1 or 2 cruisers and a bunch of frigates. And I'm trying to listen. He's not using boosters, is he? It sounds like he's using boosters, but he may not be. I'm just wondering if he's using the emission dissipator, which doesn't reveal the ships anytime he boosts, because anytime, as soon as I reveal him, I can shoot him. I can't just right-click and automatically expect to shoot him. But, okay. He has 2 fighters, though. So, is that 2 cruisers? I think actually he has 3 cruisers of some kind. So these are probably Hellbringers or the Carnages. And I don't know what that third one would be.
Moving to position.
So what I'm going to do is try and take down 2 free frigates over here. And use the torpedoes to scare him over there.
Show us the enemy.
Ooh, I do have Stormhawks though. I actually have fighters now to utilize. So that should help deal with his fighters a little bit. Oh. Oh wow, he's got the torpedo frigates. Normally Chaos don't use frigates. They only have 1 battleship that can, and a frigate.
Tactical maneuver engaged.
So, that I was not expecting. Although he has a lot of points to spare, so I guess it's probably a smart choice. If his only option is frigates.
Underway.
Because I think those ones are also the most expensive of the frigates too.
To where we are needed.
So, I would love to just fire torpedoes at him.
I am listening.
Force him to dance.
At your command.
Because he is doing the Kane tactic. So torpedoes in his way,
Hold course.
or force him to stay away.
Ready
I don't
for
have
battle.
any extended sensors though, which is a bit of a problem of going so top heavy. That green sensor is when I detect them. The little green disc.
Repositioning.
Okay. I think I hit with something there.
Astartes vessel ready.
Which isn't saying much. Alright.
Underway.
Let's go on in. Let's kill some frigates.
Enemy in sight.
Since he's about to spot me anyway.
Moving to position.
I don't really want to lock on though.
At
I
your
might
command.
just board them.
Space Marines ready.
Because that's a 2-minute cooldown. I don't want to burn for 2 frigates.
Show us the enemy.
If anything, I'm going to use it for silent running
Standard
afterwards, I
speed
think.
engaged.
Ooh, ramming speed! Ooh, that felt good.
Engaged.
Yes, give me all the ramming. I'm going to win that trade all day long. Now, do these torpedoes hit? No, they're not going to hit.
Underway.
Come on, kill that thing.
Only in death.
It's repairing. It's not allowed to repair. 1 hit. 1 hit.
Repositioning.
Ooh, and the boring torpedoes actually did hit. I was expecting them to miss.
At your command.
I'll happily take that, but bombers are
Ready
coming.
for battle.
Bombers are coming. I gotta deal with this quickly.
Standard speed engaged. I am listening.
Can the battle bar shoot him down in time? Well, most of them got shot down anyway. Frigate down, fighters down.
Stealth tactics engaged.
Silent running did nothing. Okay, there we go. Silent running's in effect. And torpedo did nothing. I got lucky on that draw.
Enemy in sight.
Okay, just get out of this beacon, and I'm golden.
Moving to position.
Gotta get out of the beacon though for the silent run to take effect. There we go. Gives me 45 seconds where I can stay hidden. And shooting does not count as revealing myself. So I'm free. This basically means free shots at this point. And he's silent running as well. Sadly, I don't have the means to do anything about that. Unless I want to get in close and aggressive.
Maneuver engaged.
Which I'm willing to do, but I want to wait. Oh, the fighters are fighting each other. That's not exactly what I had in mind.
Hold course.
Not exactly what I had in mind. Where are the infidels? Oh, they're way over there.
Ready for battle. To where we are.
I'm willing to take them out there because 2 Hellbringers are laughable.
Moving to position.
I just got to micro warp jump and get aggressive. I'm gonna have to.
Enemy in sight. Underway.
He can boost away, so I need to be careful about this aggressive maneuver.
Tactical maneuver engaged.
Probably not gonna work as well as I would like.
Space Marines ready.
Hell, he shut down all my Thunderhawks already. Wow. Yeah, he's just gonna silent run and harass me all day.
Moving to position. Full speed.
And he has the speed for it too, so
I am listening.
I'm waiting for a silent run though. He should be silent running, so he's going to at some point, you would think. Because he knows how to do it with his slaughter over there, at least. I'm assuming that was a slaughter. Nope, never mind. He doesn't know how to silent run with his torpedoes. Or did he burn a reload? That's the only thing I could think of. Ooh, if he doesn't repair those fires immediately, that thing's dead.
Repositioning.
Ah, damn it, he repaired it. I wanted a free frigate kill. Okay. That's a slaughter. It has range increase, so this thing's pretty much dead. It has the same range as me, basically.
Space Marines ready. Moving to position.
Solid run. Oops, that was the wrong button.
Standard speed engaged.
He's going for a torpedo run. I'll let him have it.
Beginning tactical assessment. Full speed.
Do these boring torpedoes hit?
Ready for battle.
2 torpedoes isn't a big deal. He's about to fly into a mine, so joke's on him. The joke's on him. He just gave me a free frigate kill.
Show us the enemy.
So there.
Maneuver engaged.
So I have no gas cloud to hide in, do I?
Moving to
I do
position.
have one, but it's a ways away.
I am listening.
So he's gonna try and focus down this battle barge pretty soon,
Show us the enemy.
since I didn't silent run with it.
Ready for battle.
I can still fire boring torpedoes, but
Space Marines
I think
ready.
his silent run will be back up before that finishes,
Astartes
or
vessel
before it
ready.
reaches him. Oh, he's near a gas cloud anyway, so that's not going to be as effective as I like.
Show us
Prioritize the
enemy.
engines. Oh, so close. He's going to make it
Underway.
though, isn't he? Yeah, he's going to make it, so
To where we are needed.
he's in the gas cloud. It may still hit though, but he's turning.
Hold course.
Oh well. He actually
Ready
I
for
can get a Hellbringer. This probably is not a good idea though, but he has no lances, so he has no reliable way to get through my armor anyway. He has bombers and not lances. So
At your command.
torpedoes, please hit for me. That would be amazing. 1, 2, 3. Ah, the third one didn't hit. Thunderhawks, get on going. If we're not going to get the slaughter, let's kill his friends here.
Standard speed engaged. Moving to position.
Because boost all he likes, he cannot dodge what's coming now.
I am listening.
I am locking on, which means I have even better accuracy. And did I remember what I said about guaranteed critical hits? It just happened. Ooh, and there's a bunch more.
Ready for battle.
So now let's deal with the R1. Although I can't get the critical hits until his shields go down. And I need to kill those shields too.
All weapons sustained fire.
Come on, fire. I want those shields down so I can stick a beacon on it. Thank you. So now he cannot hide at all with that thing. Like I said, this is a little bit mean, but he had the right idea about harassing me. And lock-on's gone, so I'm not going to get the extra accuracy now. But I don't think this Hellbringer's going to survive.
Moving to position.
This Hellbringer's not long for this world now. Especially now my own Thunderhawks are coming out to shoot down his fighters.
Halt advance.
Those boring torpedoes and Thunderhawks alone should deal with him. Ooh, moment of truth, folks. Can he do the tight turn he needs? One torpedo down. Okay, he dodged that. Thunderhawks are boarding. They have a weird animation. He's on fire. That may be dead. Do I tempt fate and let him just burn in fire, or do I chase him? Because there's his slaughter friend right over there. The fire's about to expire, so he's not dead. He's going to survive, sadly. Hopefully the boring torpedoes do not disappoint. Now, lock-on's back up and available. Boring torpedoes. He's going to survive, but he can't repair. He can't repair now.
Hold course.
Enemy in sight.
Lock on. Unload.
Repositioning.
And I get in his face. I could have boarded. I missed an opportunity to board.
Show us the enemy. Halt advance. Tactical maneuver engaged.
So just give me another 5 seconds. Or 10 seconds, I guess, and these bombardment cans are going to do work on you. And those were not the bombardment cans. Those are the bombardment cannons.
Space Marines ready.
Seriously? Oh, he just got out of range or something, the bastard. Because those should have hit. Yeah, this match is pretty much all but over. He just refuses to. He refuses to surrender, though. And I did destroy the engine, sadly. Okay, never mind. I take that back. He's got the idea now. He's warping out. Bombardment can't see you hit. There. One hit, 2 fires. I'll happily take it.
Full speed.
And he has no gas cloud, and he has no deck to run, so he cannot do his orders. He is dead. It's just going to be irritating trying to chase him down, because he's faster than my ships here.
Show us the enemy.
So he's eventually going to get away. And, okay, no gas cloud for him to hide, so
repositioning.
Those torpedoes will eventually hit him. Hell, I'll just auto-cast it.
Moving to position.
I'll just auto-cast it. Make sure they're firing at the only target in the game now.
Space Marines ready.
This is kind of why I would like some light cruisers or some frigates at least. The frigates at least have the sensor range and they're mobile enough to harass. If I'm good about keeping them alive anyway. So, torpedoes. 2 more fires, a hull breach. So, that's going to be heavily damaged if you can't repair it. And let's just reload. Reload to speed up my recharge of everything.
Hold course.
That way I can probably chase him down a bit better.
I'm listening. At your command. Tactical maneuver engaged.
4 fires now. This is going to be painful. This is not the death you want. Covered in flames. Completely destroyed. That was a little bit mean though. Going so top heavy. But he had the right idea. He managed to spread out his fleet decently well. He got a few torpedoes off with those infidels, so he wasn't really wasting them. And he was abusing my one weakness, which is lack of mobility and sensor reach. I only had one beacon to kind of spot him. And even then, he could just silent run again to just hide if he wishes. Alright. I think that was the last match for me there. I have to get ready for dinner, I think. Gonna be hanging out soon. Gonna meet up with someone there, play some board games, have some dinner out. It's gonna be a good time for the Canada Day celebration. Thank you to everyone who tuned in, and I will have to see about how easy it is to transfer this over to YouTube. Cutting out all the dead air, which is the delay of the queue. Or at least waiting for the queue, that is. Thank you all for tuning in. I plan on doing a little bit more streaming tomorrow.